Well, there's one part of the economy that I think is the most stubbornly difficult right now, and that is young people being unable to buy their first house like all the other generations before them, the American dream. President Trump is working, I know, on several housing initiatives. We've got some amazing new companies like Boxable coming up, creating cheaper homes that can turn quicker. Do you expect sometime in the next few months that there are some dents into this problem and maybe a pathway to a more affordable home ownership of the future?
Well, by the way, this narrative of an affordability crisis, that people just can't afford things now, I think is a little misleading. We've looked at these, we have access to the data, we calculate this every month, and in the first 6 months of the Trump presidency, median income above inflation is up by about $1,100. So people are, that slide that we saw under Biden has actually reversed course. So people have more purchasing power, not less than they did 6 months ago. But you're right. There's three areas where prices are really high right now. And one is, as you just mentioned, housing. A second one is healthcare. And health, is still up another 8 or 9% this year. And the other is education costs. Gee, I wonder why education and healthcare are rising so much. Maybe it's because the government runs those. And so that is an affordability crisis. But, gas prices are lower now. I paid $2.89 the other day filling up my tank. So remember when they were $5 a gallon. So energy prices are down and other prices are pretty stable. Look, this housing crisis, in terms of affordability, is a tough one. I think it's because there's a lot of zoning restrictions in a lot of cities to build multifamily homes. I think there is a problem where a lot of Americans who are in their 70s and 80s, who've owned a house for, say, 30 years, would like to sell it. But if they sell it, they're going to pay, John, a huge capital gains tax. One of the things that I've proposed is let's have let's lower the capital gains tax to 15% and let people sell these properties, and that would free up a lot of property for younger people in their 20s and 30s and 40s who want to buy a house.
That's a really good point. People don't talk about that, but that is, I know a lot of boomers like, I would have sold, but I'm not paying that much taxes. I'm just going to hold on to it.
Exactly.
And that is a real dynamic.